WCD also helps directors to envision, which requires instilling both realism and hope, enrolling, which means setting clear boundaries for who is on and off the team, but inviting in helpful collaboration, and engaging, leading disciplined operations while encouraging innovation and experimentation. WCD is one of the most powerful communities of women directors in the world. We now have over 2,500 members to serve on close to 4,000 boards in the 54 chapters around the world. Boards are going global in members and in mindset. And that's why it's so important for you to be able to attend any breakfast, lunch, or dinner that WCD is having in those 54 chapters around the world. It gives you a chance to make connections for yourself. It gives you a chance for your companies to see whether a country is a country you want to invest in or a company is one that you want to work with. We have 3 chapters in China, 1 in Japan, 2 in India, 3 in the Middle East, 10 in Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand, 3 in Africa, 9 in Europe, 19 in the United States, which also brings up another point. Although WCD is headquartered in the United States, we realize that U.S. policies are not necessarily the best in corporate governance. That's why we have so many chapters outside the United States. That's why we try to listen to best practices around the world, whether for a private company board or a public company board, or what the best ways to have governance is. WCD is an international constellation of highly qualified women serving on boards around the world. We are also a community of trust and mutual support, where we share both our experiences, lessons learned, and expertise. Our members are the global business elite. WCD would not be able to grow as we have without our leading partners, KPMG and Heinrich Struggles. These firms really walk their talk. They have women in top positions. They help us put together the list, help us fund launches. For instance, you take KPMG, our key host today, they have 4 women on the board and women leaders around the world. And by the way, why is it important to have 4 women on the board? There's a wonderful Wellesley study that said 1 woman on the board is the invisible phase. 2 women on the board is conspiracy phase. But 3 women on the board is Main Street. And that's where we want to be, 3 women on every board. In today's world, companies are competing with everyone, everywhere, for everything. So networks are more important than ever. We cannot let equity lag. Instead of turning inward, we need to enlarge our circle of advisors, our perspectives, and our spheres of influence to better understand the new world and to become better executives. Our mission is to foster a powerful and trusted community of women corporate directors, strengthened by a focus on development, diversity of thought, experiences, education, new board placement, and governance. So let's talk about global education for a minute. Nothing is as valuable as reliable information at the right time from trusted sources. WCD programs help us sort out the signal from the noise and try to separate information from knowledge. We hold over 120 educational programs a year. Each chapter has 3 or 4 programs. And they range from what values are important in the boardroom, what directors need to know about the cloud, digital social media. They feature panels of our directors and often people coming from around the world to share the best practices. We also started a global institute 3 years ago. And the purpose of this was to bring our members from all over the world to be able to have a chance to go move fast, connect, and to showcase companies with 3 or more women on their boards. And so we give awards to companies with 3 or more women. We also give an award to a privately held or family company with a woman leader. And we do this because we think that women directors of privately owned companies are not as respected or used globally as much as they should be. So by honoring privately held companies, we try to bring attention to this. By the way, we talk a little later about our Harvard Heinrich survey we do every year. One of the things we're doing is we're going deeper, faster into the differences between directors of privately held company boards and public company boards. And so members will have a chance to be interviewed, if they like, by Harvard Business School on some of the differences.